Kathy.
We have some beautiful pictures set up. Why don't we get to find out more about these? Bruce Ritchie, come on the screen here, Bruce. Now, I've never really, I don't know if I've met you. We must have crossed paths over there. Sure. That's right. Did you ever do weekends? Oh, no. Meet a lot of people there. Bruce, I'm having a look at these pictures. Have you got a good shot of these? Amazing. This is just incredible. Now, this is what, a picture and then painting over the top of that? What is it all about?
It starts as a photograph. It's put onto archival canvas and stretched, and then I paint it with acrylic. But the objective of the acrylic is to get a third dimension so that it refracts the light and gives you more of a 3D feeling about a picture.
Right, right. Now these, I look at these and I think, well, that's a great painting, but what tipped me off, you got a camera on there. Now you take the picture.
Take the picture.
Yeah.
Print it onto archival canvas.
Right.
After I've worked on it on computer.
Exactly, yeah.
And then paint it just as you would an regular oil painting or acrylic painting.
And these local pictures, what have we got a shot of all of them? We've got them all, okay.
Yeah, well, this is Bayfield.
No, that's Bayfield, okay. Are we on to that one, all right? Yeah. Okay, tell me about where is that in Bayfield?
That's just down, about a block away from the lake. And just going down the main street. The next one in the background, over there is lying down on my back at a campground of a Pog Lake in Algonquin Park, shooting up through the trees, and then adding the coloring and the 3 dimension to it.
Wow.
The one on the right, of course, is Grand Bend in March of last year.
Recognize the harbor.
And this little guy was sitting just at our kitchen window.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and so I shot him through the window, but they're real pigs for oranges.
Oh, so you had to bait them, so to speak, there.
Well, yeah, as long as you keep fresh oranges out, they'll go swimming in them. They just dive right in.
Well, that's a canary, is it?
That's a Baltimore Oriole.
A Baltimore Oriole. See, well, I'm a Tigers fan, so I didn't mess with that. But that's good stuff, and again, that's a painted a picture that paint over top.
Yes.
Now these are obviously for sale.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You can buy these, or you can go to my website acbr.com.
acbr.com.
And my gallery is there, and you can go down and take a look at a bunch of the other work that I've done there as well.
That's good. And you have how many paintings would you say?
Right at the moment, available a little over 100.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Something for every
The problem
occasion.
is that I need to sell a lot of the paintings because I'm running out of wall space, and I don't stop adding pictures to
That's
them.
right. So. You can't just say, well, we'll sell a few, then take a few more. It's an ongoing thing.
No, it's one of these ongoing things. You don't want to stop doing it. So, we've just got to clear the pictures through.
Well, that's the idea. And you probably, don't leave home without it, the camera.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. And one of the things I'm really tickled about is this particular camera, because it is, I don't usually give a plug for a company, but this is a Sony HX1.
All right.
And it actually has a built-in lens that goes from 28 millimeter up to 560.
No. What's that, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you've got the extreme zoom with it, or extreme wide angle.
Yeah.
And it's very light, and so when I'm kayaking back in the bush or hiking back in the bush, I'm not carrying 40 pounds worth of equipment, and I still have the capabilities to it.
That is, it looks very small, lightweight, the whole shit. What's something like that worth here? Okay, if you're plugging Sony, what the heck? What's something like that?
$300.
Oh, you're kidding? Oh, good deal.
Saw a lovely lens up at Thedford the other day that was about a $12,000 lens. It was 600 millimeter.
Wow.
And it was sitting on a $1,600 tripod. No, it was 45 pounds, and I figured, no, I don't want to lug something like that through the bush. This is much easier to work with.
You got to like that, and you're, like you say, always have the camera with you.
Absolutely.
Lightweight goes somewhere.
And take thousands and thousands of pictures. The real difference between a professional photographer and an amateur is the amateur takes a picture and shows it to his friend.
Right.
The professional takes 1,000 pictures, throws out 999 and shows the one to the friend and charges for the privilege.
Yeah, now that makes sense to me.
There you are.
No, that exactly. Like you didn't. I'm just guessing that probably wasn't the first take in that shot.
No, no. You'd be looking. That would be one picture, realistically, out of probably 30 or 40 shots of that house.
Yeah.
And you go through and pick out the best one, and and basically do the emphasis on the areas that you want, crop out what you don't want. Just thank God for computers today, because we can do so much with it. And if you mess up, you can backtrack and fix it.
Do it over again. Is this a full-time gig for you? Is this what you do for a living, or do you have to have a
It's a combination. It's a combination.
Right.
It's difficult for an artist anywhere to make a living.
Exactly.
It's particularly difficult in the Sarnia market to make a living.
Right.
But that we're trying to figure out how to do. I used to do it full time in Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Years ago, I had a business down, graphics business there.
Right.
But this has become fairly profitable. I spend the rest of my time dealing with fetal alcohol disorders.
Oh yes. Now I saw something about that. You that's one of your big charities, so to speak.
It's yeah. I've been working in that field for the last 20 years.
Oh, is that right?
So in 2007, we did a ride across Canada and Trek to raise awareness of plasty. And a lot of the pictures that are hanging on my walls now are from coast to coast pictures that I took on that particular ride.
Part of the ride. What were you riding?
I started off on a horse.
You started coast to coast on a horse. Is that
well, that was the objective. Unfortunately, we lost one of the horses in the process from an accident.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And so then we, instead of riding all of the way, we had to use horses at the various events that were already scheduled across the country.
Right.
But we found that we were restricted from being able to ride on the Trans-Canada Trail. They didn't want to find horse poop on the trail.
Yeah, go figure.
That was a bit of an issue.
Yeah, but that's good. Like that's part of the community here in Sarnia, Lambton, as part of what the Lawrence House does. Artists like yourself and giving back to the community also. It's not just take the money and run.
Well, you are part of the community. This is. I've never been able to separate personal life from business life.
Right.
From career, whatever, it's all part of who you are, and you live and breathe it 24 hours a day. Right. That's the way it is. So.
Gotta like that.
And it all works.
It all works out. And if you'd like to give a call, area code 519-337-0507. That's 519-337-0507. Donate a couple of bucks so we can keep things going on. Right? Sounds good.
Donate lots of bucks.
Yes, lots of bucks help.